Meanwhile, look, Michael, I was talking about the great spendathon that Albanese has been on the last 4 months. It's really quite extraordinary. It's just a torrent of money for a government that's already admitted that the next 10 budgets will be in the red. But Peter Dutton matched his last one, his Medicare one, and in fact bettered it by $500 million. Was this bad economics by Dutton, but brilliant politics?
Health's important. We know that over 1 million people have adjourned visits to doctors in recent years because they couldn't afford it, and the health of the nation is absolutely vital. So it was very good politics, and given that he's got the savings to fund it, it was good politics. I mean, let's be frank, Andrew. The Liberal Party are not going to be allow the electorate to be bought off again.
Hang on, I've got to say, it's got the alleged savings. And I think it's great. 36,000 public servants he wants to get rid of. I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, you can't see it now because it hasn't happened, Andrew. It's like saying, are we certain about anything in the future? No, we're not.
I'll believe it when I see it.
That's an announced policy.
But Andrew, if you believe Michael on this one,
what's very clear? No, what's clear is this, Andrew. Yeah. Labor used this trick. Very, very hard to fool the electorate twice with the same three-card trick. They tried this in 2016 with brilliant effect, and Malcolm Turnbull was unable to shake off Shorten's scare campaign. The electorate are not going to fall for it again, right? It's very hard to fool the electorate twice. They're not going to fall for this Medi-scare scare campaign again. So unless he's got something else in his locker, he is in more trouble than he knows. I think the other thing is, as you say, he just appears to me to be punch drunk. He doesn't seem to be showing much emotion. He doesn't seem to be terribly interested. He's just going through the motions. Where's the emotion, Andrew? Where's the fight in him? He just looks as if he's plodding towards his defeat and his $300,000 super that he's going to get after he leaves Parliament, Andrew. That's what it looks like to me.
The stuffing was knocked out of him with the defeat. The stuffing was knocked out of him with the defeat of the voice, and he's never regained it. And he doesn't have any ideas. Never did.
Correct.
And it's all gone to custard. Stephen, before we go, I need to ask you about this. China, what was it up to firing guns off our coast? Comes all the way here to fire guns off our coast. I mean, you've got to be kidding. Even after Penny Wong told China's foreign minister to his face on Friday, we didn't like the lack of warning. What does this say about the supposed new relationship?
Well, firstly, China's will do whatever China wants when it comes to Australia. No amount of either government, whether it's the toys out of the cot, Scott Morrison approach, or the more subtle approach by Labor to try and restore relations, get our trade back. China, at the end of the day, intend to try and dominate our region. And I'd probably say we're in the most unusual, bizarre set of foreign policy challenges right now. On the one hand, we are being attacked by our supposed greatest ally in the US economically, and we have China rampaging through our back door and through our backyard in a foreign policy sense. So we are in a very unusual place, and I would probably say that I think the impact of America selling out Russia and the message it's sending to its Western allies, its traditional, the countries that have kept democracies alive in the world, that attack that Trump is engaged in is emboldening China to really see what it can get away with in our region and in our backyard. So this is a very difficult set of circumstances. But nobody...
Except, Stephen, I would say this. US has not yet sold out to Russia. There's a negotiation going around. The proof will be in the pudding. We shall see. But I agree with you. It's a real worry, and it's a warning that every country must look to its own defence instead of always thinking, America will take care of it.